on, everybody? You're listening to another episode of Loud About Nothing. It's me, your boy, the fucking hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello to beautiful people.
What's going on? How you doing?
How am I doing?
Yeah.
Tough day.
Yes.
Tough day for Italianos.
We're recording this Thursday.
The news just came out.
26th.
News just came out. Ray Liotta RIP'd.
Yeah.
Goodbye to a great one.
Pour some out.
As long as I can remember, I wanted to be a gangster. Oh, what a fucking line. What a line.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what was beautiful about Ray Liotta? For our half Italian boys at me, it gave us hope.
Oh.
That's someone I could look at and go, I'm half Italian.
Yeah.
I don't look
His
Italian.
Last name was Hill.
Yeah. I didn't look Italian. But I could still be a part of that fucking world.
Yeah.
He gave hope to us half Italians, us people that want to be full Italians.
Yeah.
That's what it was for me. That was the first time I realized I could be in the mafia. I realized I could be in the mafia.
When is the first time you watched it? When did you first see Goodfellas?
13, 14, something like that.
And you were like, this is awesome.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Of course.
What's your favorite part? You think I'm a clown?
No. I mean, I liked when he was like coming up and they taught him the lessons.
Yeah.
You don't rat on your fucking friends, stuff like that. Like
when the voiceover would kick in a little bit.
Coming of age is so fun.
Yes.
That's always my favorite parts of movies is the coming of.
You do.
It's like the beginning.
So you like
of
a coming of age movie?
Yeah, or just like the origin of how they became who they are.
Okay.
I like the reason why a person
You like an origin story.
Yeah, I like an origin story. That
you like that part
me.
of it.
Yeah, that part of movies excite me.
Yeah.
Who they were to become who they are.
Yes. I do like that.
That's like one of my in superhero movies. I remember loving the first 10, 15 minutes of those movies.
Yeah.
And then
you could give or take the rest.
Who cares about Dr. Octopus?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I couldn't give a shit. Have him be nervous.
Yeah, that's a good
jump.
point. I liked the beginning of Spider-Man. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Remember when he had to jump across the building? That was higher stakes than the rest of the fucking movie.
Yeah. When he fights the guy in the shitty Spider-Man outfit.
Yeah. That's the exciting parts. Doing things for the first time is exciting.
Yes. That is exciting.
The first time for anything is exciting.
Do you get excited?
This is why I'm still a virgin.
I was going to say.
What were you going to say?
Which we could transition into that.
No, but I'm still a virgin.
I think it's fun. Do you get when you hear somebody hasn't done something before and you could take them to do it? Like, that's exciting to me. Like, letting somebody else experience something for the first time.
But here's the thing.
Is almost like, oh, I can get a little hit of that, me experiencing from the first time through that person. So some people are like, oh, you're so nice, whatever. It's more for you when I feel like you're taking somebody to do something for the first time.
That's why I don't enjoy when people, when someone's like, oh, you got to do this, it's so good. I'm like, this is for you, not for me. I feel their energy wanting me to do it because.
Oh, for them.
Yes.
For the first, to take you on your first XYZ.
Yes. Sometimes I feel a person,
like,
or they like look at you. You ever watch a movie and someone looks at you instead of the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Like seeing how you'll react to it, seeing if you're going to enjoy it. There's too much pressure for me.
Yeah.
I've done comedy shows.
Sometimes it's better to see a movie alone. You've done comedy shows.
I've done comedy shows where there's been more people on stage than in the audience.
Okay.
And I'll tell you this. There's more pressure on that audience member than there is on the people on stage. And sometimes I equate that to trying something new for the first time.
With someone else.
There's more pressure for what's your reaction.
Yeah.
Because that's all people care about, your reaction.
That's a lot of pressure to put on somebody. What?
Nothing. I just think it's... I think it's something so funny how much people want you to like what they like, just so they don't feel like they feel justified.
Interesting. I was more so like, oh, it's fun to bring somebody to do something for the first time because they've never experienced.
I think in my mind, I'm thinking of people that go, right? They're just looking for that moment where they could say, right?
Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah.
Right? They take you, they show you their favorite movie just so that, not so they could enjoy the movie, not so that you could enjoy the movie, but so they get to say that word. Right? Go to this pizza place, right?
Yeah.
People love that because they love to feel like they're not alone.
Maybe so. I like to talk about things. So I'm like, oh, like I have some of my friends, I give them my HBO password because I'm like, yeah, I'd rather you just be able to see it if you want to be able to see it.
So then you could chit chat.
Then we could talk about it. Yeah.
That's different though, Robbie.
You think so?
Totally different.
Than being like, oh, you got to watch the show. Oh, I don't have HBO. I'll give you the HBO.
That's totally different, Robbie.
Okay.
That's you being a friend to someone.
Yeah, but I do enjoy.
You enjoy.
How good was it? I enjoy like being like, yeah, let's talk about it. And like I enjoy.
I'm saying there's a difference between a conversation and someone just feeling
like staring at you the whole time.
Just
going right.
I'm talking like experiencing, right? You take a bite of a pizza, someone goes, "Am I right or what? Am I right or what?"
I'm trying to decide if I am this person you're explaining. I might be a little.
You flirt with it a lot.
I do, yeah.
I mean, but I'm just looking at the extreme version of that.
Yes.
Which I've dealt with before.
Yeah.
Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah. Which is good. I'm just more reflecting how annoying I am. Maybe sometimes
people used to do that in Staten Island about like when people would do pills. It was always like, "What type of pill did you get?"
Okay.
And people would be like, "Yo, the V's are mad strong. The V's are for pussies, bro. The M's where we're at. You know, the blues. Yo, if it ain't blue, it ain't fucking nothing, right?"
And then they would watch you take it and then watch you.
And they go, "Am I right? Am I right, bro? The fucking V's, they just give you a stomachache."
Yeah.
Right? Kids are wild in that. Like that, or there'd be like a weed dealer would be like, "Hit it, right? You know what I'm saying, bro? Right? You know?
Yeah.
Like it's funny how much pride like a weed dealer would put in their weed when I was a kid.
Okay.
Like no matter how shitty the weed was, that was they had a blind love. It was their child that they were selling.
Well, they're salesmen. It's the same shit as anything. You're selling used cars. You're selling whatever. You gotta pretend to at least love the product.
Bro, I would get the weed from this one kid. Back in the day, I used to buy weed and there would be like seeds in it, like garbage, you know?
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "Yo," and I'd be like, "Yo, let me get a dub, like a 20 bag. Let me get a dub." He'll give me a dub. I'm like, "Oh." He goes, nah. Yo, it tastes so fucking good. The smell you don't even understand. I'm like, "Bro, there's seeds in it." He goes, "Yeah, exactly. You're welcome."
Yeah.
He goes, "You can fucking plant that shit. You won't even be hitting me up anymore."
Yeah.
The kid would spin everything. I go, I'm not even high. He goes, "I know, right? You could drive around and chill on this shit, right?" Yo, bro, I don't even taste it, right? Oh, it burns my throat. I know, it reminds you that you're smoking good shit, you know?
Yeah.
They could
no matter what
anything.
you said, he had a rebuttal.
No matter what. I go, "Oh, it looks like dog doo-doo." I know, the cops won't even fucking realize it's weed. It was fucking wild, this one kid. He had
the most persuasive weed dealer in the game.
He was so good.
Yeah.
And his bags got smaller and smaller, and we call him Yanni. We go, "Yo, bro, that bag's made Yanni," you know? And we go, "Oh, it goes,
if it was a small bag, it was called a Yanni bag?
Yeah, we call it Yanni.
Because his name was Yanni.
Nah, this other dude's name was Yanni.
Oh. Who had bad weed?
Nah, he was just mad. He was tall but thin. So we go, "Oh, you think he's big, but he's nothing." You know? So we called everyone
deceivingly.
Yanni.
Okay, it was deceivingly big.
Yes.
Or deceivingly small, I guess.
And
interesting.
And I go,
that would be a Yanni bag.
I go, "Bro, the bag's Yanni." And then he goes, "Nah, it's the dentist shit you ever had. This shit's a fucking diamond." The kid was wild.
Though that's the thing with that age where like anything is just fucking you up. You could be like, "Oh, absent or not even Everclear is the best shit." Like it gets you like getting the most fucked up with the worst taste. Like there's a matrix of like things that you might want out of a situation. Whereas then it's just like if it gets you a little fucked up, it's the craziest thing in the world.
100%.
Because you're 12 or 13 or 14. Yeah. So everything is just like, "Oh, this is crazy.
This is amazing."
Yeah. Malibu rum is like, "Oh, this shit is fire." Like
kids, when you start drinking, you should start drinking like the shittiest liquor, so then you could enjoy liquor and taste it more and more. Yeah. I think it's appropriate.
But everything is amazing along the way. Yes. Yeah. But when you first have Smirnoff vanilla, you're like, "This shit's crazy." You mix it with this, it tastes like a s'more. 100%. Like it's crazy, bro. And then you outgrow that. But that, I guess, is that kid sounds useful.
You know what's the worst part about
get
him?
Him out on the streets selling stuff for us.
I know, man. He's. I hope he's fucking campaigning for the right people out there in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
he's fucking. He would sell some weed, and he'd get in the car, and he's like, "You guys gonna smoke?" And we'd be like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna smoke." He goes, "I'm gonna throw in just to show you."
Okay.
And then he literally would barely throw in. He was selling us weed and then smoking his own weed with us.
With you. Incredible.
It was truly remarkable. It was truly, and the kid would literally have weed and CDs on him.
Okay.
And he would go, "Nah, put this in."
He would make you play his music also?
See, because, a lot of kids I grew up with, some had the like iPods. But you need either the cassette thing to slide in. Remember the cassettes? You would have to put the cassette thing and plug it in.
Oh, yeah. Then you would put the aux would be attached to the cassette. Yeah, I remember that.
But not all the cars had cassette players at that point.
Yeah.
Some of them were advanced and only had CD players.
Yeah.
So there was this like awkward phase
in between where it's actually more advanced but less because you can't use the iPod.
Yeah.
It was before the aux came into the. Yeah, I do remember that.
There was that weird phase where it was like older cars could use better technology.
Yeah.
And then he would always have his like mixtapes or his iPod. And he would always, so the kid would literally sell us weed and then force us to hang out with him and smoke weed and then go to the deli and fucking eat my fucking sour straws.
That's wild.
When I was in the college, I had a set Munchies. I had Munchies food I would get every time.
Which is what?
$1 Arizona.
Okay. You would get it before?
No, as soon as I was done.
Okay.
I was walking crisscross applesauce to the fucking deli. Ooh.
Okay.
I would get the Arizona Arnold Palmer style.
Okay.
$1 Arizona, 99 cents bag of Cheetos Puffs.
And that was it?
There was a beautiful moment for me. I was high. I would, before weed, I wouldn't smoke weed. I would be self-conscious about me and my shirt. I would feel awkward. I would smoke weed. I felt so free.
That's nice.
I felt so not. I like other times I would be embarrassed to buy a bag of Cheetos as a fat little kid, as like a fat teenager, to buy a big bag of Cheetos and a big soda and sit out and enjoy it with everyone.
Yeah.
But there was something about, as a fat kid, smoking weed gives you license to eat food in front of other people.
Oh, I see.
It made it socially appropriate for me to eat food.
Snacks.
I wasn't eating food anymore because I was fat. I was eating food because I was a stoner.
Yeah.
It like opened the door for me.
Okay.
I don't even like weed.
Yeah.
I like the possibilities it gives me. I like how it presented me to the world.
Okay. I see.
It like allowed.
You're like, I can make stoner my number one thing.
I can make stoner. Why is he? Oh, Sebastian slams 12 cookies. Yeah, he got high as shit.
Interesting.
It was like a loophole.
in
being fat.
Yeah.
Any little fat kids out there?
Just make weed your identity.
Make you weed your identity
over anything else.
And then you could eat.
Yeah.
And no one's gonna judge you for eating. They'll judge you for the weed.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Do you ever have these moments where you're like, I'm making too many things my identity. Like I'm making something my identity.
I don't think I make anything my identity.
I try not to, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I talk too much about this, and now it's my identity, or like I don't know.
I think
it's like a TV show. I like The Sopranos. I like Bad Bunny. Is Bad Bunny and The Sopranos my identity? Like, no. What is it? Do you ever have this internal conflict with yourself?
I think for me, you're an identity to every person. Like you're Bad Bunny to one person.
Okay.
When they'll see you, they'll talk about Bad Bunny. If another person sees you, they'll talk about Sopranos. Yeah. You're an identity to all these people. And what a real friend is going past that first identity to see if you could talk about something else.
Okay. Like
seeing a person on multitudes.
Yeah.
So like, you know how... You ever be friends with someone and you like barely friends?
Yeah.
And you have one topic that you could chit chat about.
Yeah.
And then after that topic's done, there's a lull and you don't know what else to talk about.
Yeah, all the time. I guess like people at parties that you see or people that you're running into in the same circles.
That's the moment where you either become a real friend or not. After you're done talking about the one commonality that you have together.
What would somebody have to do for you to be like, I want to invest in a friendship at 32 years old?
Fucking no.
I'm just saying. Are people out here making new friends?
Suck my dick and try to invest so we can buy a house together? Fucking don't know. What are we talking
Okay, I don't know.
To be my
right,
friend as a 32-year-old man, what would I need someone to do?
For you to be like, I want to invest in. I want to take this. I want to get to know you deeper. Because a lot of people, I think it's just like you just have seen so many people. You kind of know a lot of people's vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You not to put people in boxes, but it's just like I know this type, the accountant who likes the sport, who's fun, has the intramural sports league in the city, got this little girlfriend, amazing. I know how to interact with these people. I've talked to them before. I don't know if this is somebody you need to invest in as a new friend.
I don't think I invest in new friends.
You're not trying to invest in new friends, really.
I think people will be around and then I'll become friends with them.
But you're not going to go out of your way to invest.
Not really.
It's hard to fake. Yeah, it's hard to fake that.
It's not.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
It's easy.
A lot of people do it.
Everyone fakes a friendship. It's the texting, the actual following through on plans that's hard.
Yes.
To fake a friendship is the easiest thing. To show up, Rob, get the fuck over here. I do this thing where I pretend, I act like I'm best friends with everyone when I see them.
Okay.
Jesus, look who it is. Oh my God, look at you, fucking look great.
You can let everybody in on these secrets?
Of course, do it.
Yeah.
Just pretend you're friends with everyone. Yeah. It's all fake, so you might as well make them feel as good as possible.
Yeah.
So then when they leave, they go, Sebastian's a good guy.
Yes.
Sebastian's a good guy. Be like, remember the one thing that you know about them. You know what I do? I try to remember a person's dog's name. That's the way to their fucking hearts. You see someone and you go, how's Spunky? And then
are you successful at this?
Bro, very.
Really?
I swear to God.
Interesting.
Because I won't know their name, but I'll know their dog's name.
But
that's the way of their heart.
Yes.
Because that's something they love. If you talk to someone about something they love, they go,
yes.
Even more than them.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll bring up their dog's name. I'll drop the dog's name. They'll be like, wow, Sebastian's, that's pretty cool.
Wow, you remember. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. They're great.
Yeah.
Right? That's the way it to be sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I always, especially if I'm on a date, a girl says their dog's name, I go,
right in the notes.
I had a phase where I had a notepad for women.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad move.
It's not a bad move.
I don't think that's a bad move at all.
No. I would write down little things about them.
Yeah. I think that's nice. It shows that you're somewhat listening. Are you listening at that point?
Yeah, of course.
Or at the very least, you're making the effort to try to remember it.
Thank you.
I would say.
Yeah, because people could look at that two ways. It was just first dates sort of stuff. It was just me jotting down like some things that they said.
Yeah.
It was a chunk of my life where I went on a bunch of first dates.
And you wanted to organize it. So a little less romantic than it was you not wanting to confuse people.
Yeah.
And look like an asshole.
Yeah, it was protecting me, not them.
Okay. Yeah. It's still more thoughtful than not doing that.
Sure. And
I guess it was literally the bare minimum, but I guess
I wasn't even fucking anyone.
No,
it was just literally so like as I got to know them, I got to know them.
Yeah.
And on the way to the dates, I'd review what
that's good though.
About.
I guess that's good.
I was studying for
organized.
the test.
You were I was organized in your dating.
Yeah,
which I actually think people do. People will have like spreadsheets and stuff. Almost to be like this.
Yeah, but I can't do that.
No,
I can't do that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
To have like an Excel spreadsheet and see what boxes people check off.
Oh no, I didn't even think of that. Like, yeah, I guess that's an interesting thing too. Of like you have all your criteria and then the names, and then you do X's across. Yeah, that's wild to me.
I think I don't like that because I feel like I don't check any boxes
for other people.
I think people. Here's the thing, audience, don't freak out.
Don't
be like, is Sebastian sad?
I think that's good.
I'm not sad. I just think on paper, I might.
First of all,
I might be the most.
You check 6 foot. That's a box.
Oh, okay. Let's not.
That's the number one box on so many people's thing.
Rob, 6'2" and a half.
6'2" and a half.
Rob, stop.
I'm saying 6 foot is a box.
Stop.
Is he above 6 foot?
Stop. Let's not go.
Is he funny?
Let's not go over the boxes I am. Okay.
I'm just saying these are boxes that are probably high up on some people's.
Let's not go over the boxes. Here's the thing. Let me say this.
Cool job.
I check no boxes.
Okay, no boxes.
Let me check no boxes.
All right, yeah, you could check no boxes.
That's probably why I don't like the box check.
Okay.
I don't think I check any boxes. No one's gonna. It'll take an interesting parent to love me. if they just read me on paper. In person,
Not true. Oh,
crush.
Just on. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Just on paper.
Just on paper.
Yeah.
No good. I'm a film. Don't read the script. See the movie.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
You think so?
Yeah.
I would say on paper you check more boxes than you might think. But it is what it
I
is.
don't know what to say to you.
Do you ever see, like, when you see a relationship get pronounced on social media and then you're like, oh, this isn't going to work, and then it doesn't work? Kind of feels nice to know that you predicted it. But when a friendship gets debuted and you're like, oh, this is a fake friendship, and then the friendship doesn't pan out, maybe feels better.
Yeah.
I get that it's hard to make friends, and you move to a new city, or you're just like, oh, it's hard to make friends. So I do feel bad kind of shitting on this.
Yeah.
But sometimes...
But go ahead. Boop, boop.
Sometimes you could just tell when two people, I don't know, and they're like posting each other too much, or they're doing the short, like, it just seems performative. Like a performative friendship almost is sadder than a performative relationship.
Yeah. A friendship breakup is sadder sometimes than a real breakup.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Because something really has to be destroyed.
Yeah.
In order for a friendship. Because you could just kind of fade away.
Oh, yeah. If it comes to a head.
If it comes to a head.
That is wild.
Have you ever broken up with a friend?
No. I've made the decision to be like, I'm going to distance myself from this person.
Yeah.
Like, you hang out with them and you're just like, what am I doing? Like, I don't need to be giving this person time anymore. So I guess in a way, but never had a conversation.
I've had
of
conversations.
Like, this is it. That's tough.
It was tough.
That's very tough. That means that somebody's not getting the hint in order to have a conversation.
Yes, I've had to have conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is, I get.
I'd
like,
rather
I was right. I've seen it. I'm like, I knew that was a fake friendship. If we're just recycling the same 4 photos of a day out, it's just like, oh, this is you two went somewhere to have someone to take pictures of this with each other.
Yes.
That is what this friendship is, which is a little sad.
It is sad. It's because you're just kind of like showing, hey, look, we do stuff together.
Yeah. I feel bad now.
Don't feel bad.
You should try to make friends. It's good to make friends.
Me?
Everyone. I'm shitting on people for trying to make friends and failing. I got no friends in this city.
But
I'm just going to try to go do something with somebody. And now I'm shitting on them.
Yo, people, you could glamorize not having friends, though.
Yeah. Also, I do think it's a little vain, the more people that I'm talking about. Like, they're just trying to find other hot people.
Yeah.
It's not like they have a meaningful connection. I'm just saying it's like, you fit my aesthetic of what I'm trying to do. Let's be friends. Like, and then it doesn't work out. That's more of what I'm saying, I think, than just like somebody desperately needing companionship and just not being able to find it. Because
have you ever seen someone post on social that they want more friends?
Yeah.
It's a tough post to put out. You really got to swallow your pride.
Yeah.
To be like, I want.
Which is good. I suppose.
Good. But do I laugh at it? Yes.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I would say more just be like, I guess a specific event. Like, oh, I want to do this. Does anyone want to, you know what I mean? Like
100. I've seen general posts.
Just like, I need a friend.
Just be like, hey, I'm here. I'm looking for friends if you want to hang.
Yeah.
I would rather go to the library and read the fucking thesaurus.
I know, it's sad.
Than post
but
on
hey,
social.
Honestly, that's a good swallowing your pride moment.
It's a good, and here's the thing.
That's a beautiful thing.
I spit my pride.
Yeah, but
I don't swallow that shit. I spit, motherfucker. Okay?
Yeah.
So you do you. I'ma do me. I don't swallow my pride.
What's the biggest swallowing of a pride that you've had? Do you have a story about this or no?
The biggest swallowing of my pride. Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, we don't have to do this.
It's not fun at all.
I was trying to think, and I'm like, yeah, not fun.
No, yeah. Any moments I've had to swallow my pride, I've
not
literally.
Fun. Yeah.
I have a question.
What's up?
Do you think I can make you cry in one sentence?
No.
Do you think you could make yourself cry in one sentence?
Probably not.
Cool.
Could you? Oh, maybe. If the sentence was true.
That's what I mean.
Like, if the sentence was true and something happened, like, I don't think in your current state, as far as I know, that you could.
I could.
You think?
You don't know what happens when you leave.
So a true sentence.
I think I'm one sentence away from crying at all times.
You can make me cry.
I don't know about you. That has to do with your emotional states.
Okay.
I could make me cry in one sentence.
Damn.
You don't think you can make yourself cry with thinking in one sentence?
No. It would take a while for me to build up to that.
Really?
I've tried to make myself cry and failed. Like
Like
especially when I'm flirting with... No, like I feel sad. And I just am like, oh, it would be useful to cry here. That's the thing. And I'll try and it's just like, yeah. Like when Kobe died, I didn't cry. And then I just watched enough sad video. I just like sought out a lot of sadder stuff about it for like an hour until I finally was able to cry.
Beautiful.
Because I was like, I should cry about this. It's been bothering me for a few days.
So you
and I didn't let it out.
So sometimes men need to seek it out.
I need to I need to.
Wait, I have a question.
Okay.
So is a male cry almost like the female orgasm?
Maybe, I don't know.
Takes time and determination and hitting the right spots. Women cry like men come, and men cry like women come.
Maybe. I don't know.
Sometimes a man.
How do you cry like you come? You cry like a man comes.
I might cry like a man come. No, I'm slower.
What can you do faster, cry or come?
Come.
Right now? You just said you're one sentence away.
I'm an adjective away.
I'm coming. Okay.
Yeah, curvy. Oh,
okay.
Oh, my own, bro. Yeah, what are you kidding? Yeah, of course.
Wow.
I could come faster than I could cry.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good.
I could definitely come faster than I could cry.
Interesting.
It's hard. Yeah, sometimes crying is hard. I think it's great. It feels good after.
When I was a child,
okay,
every year, used to jerk off to one magazine and one magazine only.
Okay.
Do you know what magazine that was?
The Macy's catalog.
No. We were a family on a budget, JCPenney.
It was JCPenney? It was a catalog?
I did jerk off to the JCPenney catalog. Sears Fair to Moderates.
Wait, was that the actual magazine you were
I was going to talk about something else.
All
but
right.
I did jerk off to JCPenney catalog.
Yeah.
In my kitchen.
In your kitchen.
In the middle of the night in my kitchen. Once when I was a child, I walked in the kitchen. I flipped open to the bra section of the JCPenney. Saw what's on sale.
And you couldn't make it back to the room.
Didn't want
You were like, this needs to get out of my system
This needs to happen right here.
And everyone, the 4 other people in your family are sleeping.
Everyone, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
But everyone was definitely asleep?
Yeah, I assume
But there's a world where somebody has to get up and pee. What's that noise? They walk in, you're holding your penis and a JCPenney's catalog.
Yes.
People were home.
Everyone in my family was home.
Wow.
Cats abouts.
Wow. And you're in the kitchen.
Kitchen, standing. A standing jerk.
Wow, you were playing with fire. Good for
I was
you.
always playing with fire.
Yeah, you were. This is more of a jackass stunt.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, so you're jerking off to the
I was always
JCPenney's.
playing with fire. My friends were wild with that stuff.
Okay.
I had one friend who would literally he would cum on my other friend's microwave handle. So then when my friend would grab the microwave, that there would be cum all over his hands.
Oh my god.
There was no.
Yeah.
So I was the least of the wild.
Okay.
Standing that was just almost like, hey, yeah, this is what was this? Were we at church?
Have you hooked up in public places?
What do you mean public?
Public. Other people could potentially walk by.
Car. A bar bathroom.
Bar bathroom. Yeah, those are public places.
Against the car.
Yeah, I haven't done any of that. I haven't really hooked up in public. I want to, kind of, though.
What would be your ideal spot?
There's a lot of spots in New York City.
The Louvre?
No. There's a lot of spots. There's a lot of, especially during the pandemic. I was like, I might want a little pandemic bait just to hook up in all these random places that nobody's at now.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to do it.
You know what might be nice? Hooking up by the Brooklyn Bridge by that water.
Yeah. That's
that would
nice.
be nice.
There's a lot of nice places.
Here's the thing.
When it was a complete ghost town too, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like I live downtown by a lot of the water stuff, the piers.
I once had sex on a roof.
Okay.
And I was looking at the skyline.
Okay.
And I was smoking weed.
You're like, this is awesome. Sometimes that's...
I think Icarus didn't fly close enough to the sun.
Okay.
Sometimes that's like truly the most incredible thing ever.
Yeah.
There's something about a view. I once had sex on a balcony over the middle of the ocean.
Wow. Yeah, that's very nice.
I mean, when you come quick, you can have public sex all the time.
Yeah.
Porn stars ain't having public sex. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
You're going to have to put more quarters in the fucking meter.
Yeah, we're in and out. Yeah.
Not me. I just hit the hazard lights. I go, come on, baby. We're good, baby.
Yeah, you're right. 100%.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Secret.
Secret.
If you want me to come fast from head, do it in public. I get so nervous.
Okay.
I get so nervous. It throws me for a loop.
This is great. And for all the people out there that keep blowing Sebastian and are like, oh, it's taking way too long.
Be like, baby,
here is a tip that you should know out there if you're listening and you blow Sebastian and you're just tired of his dick in your mouth after 7 to 10 minutes. You're like, how can I shorten this up?
Oh, my God.
Now we all know the secret.
That's the secret.
Take it outside. Take it outside.
That's the secret sauce.
Wow, this is great information.
This is. I mean, who says we don't give tips and tricks?
Life tips.
Literally so fast. It'll be. I'm funny because I'll do these things, but I'll be nervous the whole time I do it.
Yeah, I haven't had any wild sexual experiences. I feel like that.
Neither have I.
I would love to. The thing is, I'm not inherently crazy. I feel like sexually, but I would be more. I feel like
I'm a little crazy.
I just need the right. I need the right guidance.
You want someone to be pushing you.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
I'll toss out ideas.
Yeah. You've told me.
I'll toss out.
You're much more creative.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, that's good. I think.
I
think you want to be having fun.
I do have fun.
That's the goal.
I think I've learned to have fun. I look you in the eyes. I go, always remember, I live good, Robbie. I do say that to you sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Something will happen, and I'm saying it's to you, but I'm also saying it so I remember.
That's good.
That I go, what did I do this other day? I went here, went there. I can't give any details. I go, and then I'll look at you and I'll tell you this, and I go, I live good.
Yes, you do live good.
I do.
It's not. I feel like we like where we live. When you live somewhere that you enjoy, it's easy to live good.
Yeah.
Just if you're happy by where you're waking up, that's nice. You step outside, you're like, oh, this is nice. Yeah. I like where I'm at.
I've been trying to have more of those main character moments that we've talked about. You know?
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. I think that is a key to happiness.
I think so too.
Thinking that you're more important than you really are is a key to happiness. Thinking that the world is centered around you.
Interesting.
Is a key to happiness. It's just you can't take it to a certain degree.
Yes.
Everyone, I mean, celebrities, they're manifesting that the world is surrounded. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And some of them really believe.
Yes.
You could just see by the way they react to like the news or certain things. It's just like they feel like they have such an ability to make a difference by doing nothing.
I know. By doing absolutely nothing.
Literally by doing nothing.
I was talking to someone.
They can make this grand, just like their existence is making such a difference. Which in a way, maybe some people, but also everything is a collective of a lot of different people.
Bro, I was talking to someone and they're like, oh, I want to be famous. And when someone says that, I try not to roll my eyes. I go, oh, what do you want to do? And they literally say to me, nothing. How do you want to be famous? I don't know, from nothing. And you know what? In my head, I thought they were fucking crazy. And then I realized
they're not crazy.
They're not crazy.
They're not crazy at all.
If I said, how do you want to get famous? And they said, oh, I'm a musician. I go, keep dreaming. That's when people say keep dreaming. But if someone says, I want to be famous for no reason at all, that's the most reasonable sentence ever.
The most common source of fame right now in 2022.
It's nothing.
Is nothing.
I want to be a famous writer. Yeah, try again, buddy. Not today. Yeah. You know, right?
What are you gonna do? Chronicles of Narnia? When you could literally just sit in your. Why would you ever write a book when you could just sit in your room and do nothing?
Truly, the easiest way to be famous is to do
moves.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Not even.
I know.
Not even.
Yeah.
I know a guy on TikTok.
Okay.
His TikTok is he goes, what's the highest calorie meal at all the restaurants? And he does addition and then says it to the camera.
That's it? Doesn't eat the meal.
4 million followers.
Doesn't show you.
Doesn't do anything.
He just tries to create the highest calorie meal at every restaurant.
From a drink, an entree, and the desserts.
Just add up the calories.
Just goes to the website and adds the calories.
Incredible. I mean, I hate most of what I...
Truly famous.
Yes, yeah.
Truly would be... kids would be starstruck.
If they saw him in the wild.
I don't know about me, but... When I was a kid, I thought, oh, Leonardo DiCaprio's a good actor.
Yeah.
He would never make it fucking today.
It would be hard.
The only way to be famous is to have nothing going on at all.
What do you mean?
How to be famous.
Okay.
Have no skills you want to share with the world.
Okay.
Rule number 1. Have 0 skills you want to share with the world.
Okay.
Number 2. Have money. Have a family who has a money.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. Number 2 might be rule number 1.
Rule number 2 might be the most important rule.
Rule
right?
number 2 is probably the most important rule.
Right? Have a family who has money.
Definitely.
Have no skills at all. Have a family that has money. Rule number 3. Make the appointment at the doctor's. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you think
fluff up
genetically modify. Not genetically, just modify
throw
your
some
appearance.
GMOs on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then then maybe Spectrum. Rule number 3 might be getting internet accounts.
You need internet.
FiOS.
I would say a high definition way to record yourself.
That's it, baby.
That's it. That's really it.
It's truly we live in the most beautiful time ever.
A 4-step plan. There's so many people I see that I'm like, you could be famous for doing nothing. We see them all the time. We'll be like, oh, if they just wanted to do this and this and this on TikTok, because we do our TikTok, and we are just posting snippets of the show.
Yes.
We're not thinking about TikTok. We're not like, oh, and the show is not pointed. We don't talk about one thing.
No.
Whereas some people, if they just talk about one thing a lot and have a pretty-ish face, you're like, oh, you could have 2 million followers in 3 weeks.
I know. It's truly amazing.
For doing nothing.
You know what I look at? When people post a picture like on Twitter of their ass or like a bikini shot or even a guy shirtless, who the fuck is retweeting that?
I always think about that.
I always think.
Or any picture of yourself.
Of course. I see a picture of someone and they'll have 150 retweets. I'm like, who's retweeting?
It's not even a celebrity.
The picture of Samantha in her new bathing suit, just in a mirror.
That's an influencer, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, it's wild.
Imagine the ego boost I would get. Do you think
if you just post it, let's try it.
If I posted me in a swimsuit,
let's see. I mean, what about a regular photo?
No, not even
a swimsuit. You want a picture of you in a swimsuit?
How these people be doing? You know what? I live in such a fucked up world that people would think that they're being woke for retweeting a picture.
That's what I was just
gonna
say. You would get more retweets.
People would retweet.
You would get more retweets shirtless than you would with a shirt on.
Oh my god, it's actually disgusting.
Yeah,
it's actually wild that people will be like, "You go, Seb. You do it, Seb. You're doing it."
I guess it's supportive.
Yeah, I guess. But it also is like...
It would feel patronizing to
I
you.
support fat bodies. It's almost like someone like, oh, you got your GED.
Okay, I see what you mean. Like white guilt.
Yeah.
I could absolve, like people wanting to absolve themselves of white guilt.
All body
absolve
types.
themselves of any type of fat shaming guilt that they may have done in the past.
By retweeting a shirt.
And you want to be like, this doesn't count for when you bullied XYZ.
Oh, no.
In the 3rd and 4th grade. You don't get to retweet my picture and then erase the fat shaming that I know you've done at some point in your life.
1,000%.
You're going to have to do more for me than retweet my picture.
Listen,
you are not giving people easy outs.
You fucking tote bag holders. I am not your penance. Okay?
Okay.
Don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I made fun of you in high school. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't need your fucking shit. Okay? I didn't grow up. You didn't stress me out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I don't need. Yeah. But people.
But I meant the people that were. Yeah,
bullying.
Shitty.
Yes, people are shitty.
Probably, everyone's shitty though.
Yeah, everyone.
People who got shit on still made fun of fat people.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
It was the easiest. I mean, I have this new theory.
What's the theory?
So everyone knows. I was just gonna say before, Sports Illustrated comes out.
Okay.
The model.
Okay.
Disgusting.
The model. Okay.
She's overweight.
Okay.
Makes me feel sick inside. The first time I won't support Sports Illustrated because we got this overweight model. I fucking hate fat people. I hate fat people. They don't deserve to live. Okay? How dare she?
Okay. You don't believe that, obviously.
We'll find out.
Okay.
Here's
so
the thing.
they put a
plus size model.
plus size model.
She's stunning.
Honestly, yeah, not even, yeah.
She's thick, but she's also stunning. Like, her eyes are beautiful. Like, she's absolutely...
Yeah, beautiful.
A piece.
Yeah, okay. Of course.
Yeah, she's literally... If someone saw her at a bar, they would be struck.
Yes.
There's these losers on the internet that are sharing this post, being like, it's this, Jordan Peterson being one.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Being like, this is absolutely disgusting. I feel sick, yada, yada.
Yeah.
So I have this theory. Like, skinny people that are kind of ugly.
Okay.
Push down fat people because they don't want to be the lowest person on the attractive level.
Okay.
They go, oh no, overweight people might be starting to gain some steam. Oh no, the society's accepting them a little bit, right?
Yeah.
They're going to realize my face is fucking busted.
Yeah.
They're going to realize my eyes are a little too close together. No, you're fat. Look at those rolls. Look at those rolls. They're going to see my acne. Look at that back fat, right?
Yeah.
These are people trying to stay in that tier above fat people.
Yeah.
Crabs in a barrel. Right?
Yeah.
They're trying to push the fat people down because we might realize how fucking ugly people are if we start going, oh, yeah, you can accept a fat person.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. Yeah. There's nothing like a kind of ugly dude who's in really good shape who's just like trying to work off the ugliness.
Yes.
And is an asshole.
Oh.
And that's a tough genre of people to interact with at all.
They just know.
Yeah.
They know. One, that they're just like society shift away from being the ugliest people in town.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, that is definitely, I mean, yeah.
And here's the worst type of fat person even.
What?
A person that used to be fat that got skinny.
Okay. Sometimes they hate fat people.
Yes.
They turn and they have some self-hating.
Not even. Superiority complex.
Because they were able... Oh, it is something that you could figure out.
You could be.
I figured it out. You could figure it out.
It's almost like a senior to a freshman in high school. I'm graduating.
Yeah.
Look at you, you loser.
I know these people have toxic and unhealthy relationships with a lot of things.
It's just literally like I did this. What the fuck is wrong with you? Right?
Yeah. People don't... I would hope that, you can't give specific advice like that. Like, you can't tell someone, I did this so you could do... Your life experience up to every point is totally different.
100%.
Also, I don't know if you had a healthy way. I don't know if you're more healthy. I don't know what you did to do that. I don't know what...
Here's the thing.
The happiness... There's so many different factors into everything. That's why I would never be like, oh, how do you do a podcast? It's like, this is what worked for me, and this is the steps I took. This is what I learned. There's like hard yeses and nos, but a lot of things is specific to a person.
And most people give like overweight people advice.
Yeah.
No one knows calories and no one knows diets better than a fucking fat person. The fatter they are, the more encyclopedia knowledge they have about fucking calories.
Yeah.
There's no one out there just ignorantly eating, I think. to a
Yeah.
certain point.
Yeah.
Maybe as a child, and then you learn, right? And the damage might be done at that point, right? But no one's out there just like having no clue how to diet.
Yes. But also everything also is specific to different people.
1,000%.
And way you metabolize. Like I was listening to this podcast the other day that was talking about how calories in, calories out isn't necessarily like translatable. And I was talking to my friend who works in this industry like pretty extensively. And he was basically saying that it's not as simple as thermodynamics. Like there's so many different factors that go into a human being and where you were raised and how you react to certain foods compared to this or that. And it's not just the energy of what like a calorie is almost a fugazi like unit of metric.
This is what I need to hear.
Yeah, that came about in like the 1950s. Yeah, it was very interesting. I'm not this person for this, but if you're interested, I could post more shit about it, whatever. But it's all specific to the person. Generalized advice is not usually good, in my opinion.
Neither. I don't.
You can't take a general statement always and apply it, because you might take a general statement and then apply it to the wrong aspect of your life.
1,000. I mean,
you know what I mean? Like you might hear some shit and then apply it to like the thing that's already going well. You know what I mean? Like you might fuck up something that was going positive, and then you don't need that.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's so specific.
You cannot be getting your motivation or advice from the internet fully, unless you're like seeking out information.
Yeah, you can't get
like a fact or something like that.
1,000%. I totally agree. Well, anyways, I'm going to fucking go home. Just so you know, if you want to support fat people, please jerk off to the new Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition, okay? All those boys out there, if you want to be woke as shit and support fucking fat people, jerk off to it, okay?
How much penance is that?
I mean, it feels good.
No, I'm saying how much of a what does that absolve you of?
Here's the thing: you could comment on my video, call me fat, but you gotta jerk off to Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition, okay? That's fine. I'll give you one comment per tug. One comment per tug.
No, one comment per ejaculation.
Oh yeah. Not that's what I mean. No,
all right. Per you gotta finish.
Yes, one you get one fat comment on me per fucking cum that you have jerking off to this this Sports Illustrated swimsuit.
This is great. You're a feminist. You're the martyr.
I'll take it. I am.
You'll take the heat.
This is how I'm gonna go into sainthood. This is how I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna die, and they're gonna go. You know, he let people call him fat, so they jerk off to other overweight people. He's a fucking king.
That's nice.
100%. I'm Joan of Arc. Okay.
I know.
You don't gotta tell me.
Yeah.
I'll go down. I am the captain of the fat ship. Okay. I'll go down. Just make sure you come to this beautiful woman.
That's great.
Please, little boys, jerk off to fat people too. Okay, Robbie, what'd you want?
I guess speaking of advice, I was on the TikTok yesterday. We have loud about nothing. Follow us on TikTok, which primarily you use as your For You page.
I don't like this.
This is your. I don't want to expose you too much.
I don't like this.
I would say at this point, how people interact with their TikTok algorithm is almost a very personal thing, which is weird to say.
But I don't like this.
It's like a kind of someone's personality.
Am I gonna have to get off that scrolling on that page because you're gonna be peeping at what I scroll at? I guess I should.
You one time took my phone and you were like, I gotta make yours better. And mine was kind of boring, so I was like, let me hop over to this one and see if there's anything better going on over here. Which there was some better stuff, I would say.
Okay. What'd you find?
Because I'll watch like.
What'd you find?
All right.
What'd you fucking find?
I found
Jesus
this thing.
Christ.
It said 3.
Did you see how many?
Yes.
All right.
I saw. I also liked some of them because I was like, I don't want him to lose whatever this is. His This is one of the people he's a fan of, I suppose.
There's a couple fans.
And I was like, I don't want him
to by the
lose
way,
this.
Deleted all my OnlyFans.
You're done with all your OnlyFans?
Deleted it. Don't have a single one.
You're done.
Because it got hacked.
Your OnlyFans
My OnlyFans got hacked.
Interesting.
And then it started buying other people's OnlyFans. It started
really?
subscribing me to random people's OnlyFans. Deleted it.
Oh yeah, you gotta get rid of that.
I gotta get rid of it. I'm not paying for porn no more.
Yeah.
Sorry, local artists. You're gonna have to find another way. Start
Wow,
selling t-shirts.
just so fast.
Sorry, local artists. You fucking figure it out, okay? Now come out to the show. We got a show coming up. Fuck local
Support
artists.
local artists.
Yeah.
June 17th, 9:30 p.m. Please come to Caveat.
Yes, we will not be stealing
We'll be
your
hanging out in
credit
the
card.
Lower East Side afterwards. We will not be stealing your credit card.
Yeah.
We don't have the capabilities of doing that.
Not at all. We could barely make this operation work, okay? It takes a lot of YouTubing to make this shit happen.
Yes. I guess we could maybe YouTube it. That's not on our radar.
Let's YouTube how to take credit cards.
Yeah, we're just going to start scamming. All right. It was a thing. It was a TikTok video, I guess, about to give me some advice. That's 3 simple flirting tactics that drive women wild. All capitals, wild. Flirting lines included. So there's 3 types, and then also this is the music playing. So if I don't know if people can hear.
This is right up my alley. This song's right up my alley.
All right, this music is playing.
Okay.
Advice number 1 is called playful disqualification.
Interesting.
All right, smirk on your face, lighthearted vibe, sneaky way to have fun. I like the word smirk on your face and lighthearted vibe.
Yeah, me too.
I think that's good.
Sure.
Sneaky way to have fun starts to sound a little strange.
Sounds a little strange.
Yeah, like you're trying to backdoor them into your master plan. Anytime you think you're like manipulating someone in a way to get them to like you,
You can't.
probably not a good starting point.
Nah, I get these clips that'd be like, ask people to do favors for you, because if they do a favor for you, they'll feel like they should. In order for them to do something, they're like, oh, I must like this person. So they're like, when you go to the bathroom, be like, hey, can you hold my drink? Sicko stuff. Sicko stuff.
Like baseline level manipulation.
Like neuroscience manipulation.
Yeah.
But
That
here's
is
the thing.
wild.
Here's the thing.
What?
Boys got to pull. No, I'm kidding. I'm
You
kidding.
watch? You like these videos?
No, I don't. I think it's fucking wild.
Yeah, that shit is wild.
Yeah, I think that's totally wild. I don't know how to do
Also,
any of
probably
that.
not end up working.
Not at all.
Maybe to some people. I don't know.
I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah.
Also, I'm never at a bar just being like, hey, can you hold my drink?
Yeah.
And coming back and be like, kissy kiss.
Being like, my master plan is fucking working.
Yes,
You're in the
finally.
bathroom doing blow.
100%. You know what I do?
Do you love me now? You just come out wild.
I go, hey, can you hold my drink? I go and I take the fattest, longest dump
Yeah.
ever. I'm in the bathroom for
Just
at
like,
least an
yeah.
hour, just ripping ass and
Yeah.
come out going, woo!
Yeah, they're holding this drink for so long. They're gonna fucking love me by the time I'm out.
It's hot. I literally,
Yeah.
I make myself constipated. Ask the girl to hold my drink and then I go to the bathroom.
and then that's it. You
'Cause
come back
that's
out
a
with an
favor.
engagement ring.
Yeah, 100%. I go, throw it in the bag, right? It's fucking sealed deal.
So, all right, the beginning is a little strange, but all right,
Okay.
let's listen to the 3 lines that they give that you should say
Cool.
when flirting. You and I are not gonna get along.
That's a flirty line.
Hey, let's play a game of who can talk less. You start.
Wow.
You're so weird. You're like pineapple in a pizza.
Agreed. I hate fucking pineapple. But imagine.
All right. This is your intro to flirting, or this is your opening flirting line. You and I are not gonna get along. What?
I hate
Oh,
that.
Tootsie. This sounds like a guy who talks like this. Oh, sweetie pie. You and I are not gonna get along.
Here's the thing, sweetie.
Like this is like an old Brooklyn. Like
I know.
Like this is my dad's. The generation above my dad. I would imagine this is how his grandparents talked.
Listen, hey, you seem like a lot of trouble. I like to keep my nose clean.
Yeah.
You know? What the fuck are we doing here?
Who is attracted to this?
Nobody. Can you imagine going up to a beautiful woman at a bar, being like, hey, what's up? Let's see who could go longer without talking.
You start.
You start. They would just literally. They would literally just turn around and they go, here's the thing. They're not dealing with normal people. Like, I could see a girl just going, ew, no, and turning away.
Yeah.
Literally, chances out the window.
You're so weird. You're like pineapple in a pizza. Okay. What? This is the thing you say to someone you want to sleep with.
Here's the thing,
Wild.
though. people will be like, it works. No, it doesn't. You're just very hot.
Oh.
Right? That's the thing. We have to... These experiments...
This wouldn't work for me.
No, this does not work for... This not cute people.
No.
Not ugly people. This works for very hot people. And
Maybe,
at that point, the words don't
insanely.
fucking matter.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so don't be like, hey, this shit works for me. Don't be fucking sending us stats. Right?
No.
No,
this doesn't work.
It doesn't work for you. You know what works for you?
You're not making meaningful anything. I mean, maybe you're getting a one-night stand.
Your wide back and your coarse hands.
Maybe.
That's what's working for you. Okay? What's the next thing?
2, reversing the roles. Assume attraction that she's the one trying to win you over.
So you make less money than she does? Is that what? Jesus, fucking kill me.
Assume attraction that she's the one trying to win you over. Set a frame that she's making a move on you, but in a playful manner. This is fun. I think, honestly, this green part it's not bad to have confidence.
What green part?
So this is like him they're explaining reversing the roles, and then they explain how to do that.
Cool.
I wouldn't say it's bad to just live your life always that you have confidence.
You definitely should.
Or hype yourself up.
Be like, I'm just as much of a catch as they are.
Yeah.
That's
Set a
the
frame that
ideal.
she's making a move on you in a playful manner, like trying to. I get that.
Yeah.
Now listen to these lines.
Give me a line.
Oh God, stop undressing me with your eyes already.
I'm gonna start using these. But I'm gonna be using them at the
this
post
one
office.
is real. Like this is what real like my dad's generation. My mom warned me about girls like you who want to take advantage of me.
Jesus Christ.
Who's mom?
My mom.
My mom. Who's going up to? You're going up to a stranger.
I know.
My mom warned me about girls like you who want to take advantage of me.
This is some stoop talk.
This is wild.
This is some stoop.
Yeah.
Some old school. Hey,
Yeah.
don't go be talking to Patricia. She's no good.
Yeah.
Right? What the fuck is this?
Yeah. Are you always this flirty? Or am I getting some kind of special attention? What is this an opening line?
It's wild. But
Maybe are you always this flirty? Nix the am I getting some kind of special attention? If you're already flirting.
yes.
That's the only one that I could honestly see I would co-sign.
These are embarrassing, bro.
But also, no, this is what I'm going back to. Like, no specific thing works for any person. You got to find what works for you.
Yeah.
Like, I can't give you one line. There's no one line that works on. You got to feel the situation.
You're different. They're
Yes,
different.
same
Every
shit.
scenario is different.
Same shit about the calories.
How about this? You just go up to someone and you start chit-chatting and you ask them a question about themselves.
Yes.
I believe in that. Ask about them. Remember their dog's name.
Yes. All right. Now, the last advice is push-pulling. Notice something positive and follow up with the opposite.
Jesus.
This is horrible advice.
This is negging.
This is hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Line number 1. Oh my God, you are so cute. I hate you now.
Hate it. Hate it.
You have
I'm
such
gonna
a
start using
roulette
that.
vibe. What have you been smoking? These two sentences don't even make sense together.
What have you been smoking?
You have such a roulette vibe. What have you been smoking?
Like you're random?
I guess, yeah.
Wow.
What have you been smoking is a middle. What are you smoking is not
Yeah.
a flirty line anymore.
No, not at all.
Get away from me. I can't have you around. You're way too cute and tempting. That's another one from that that restrictive sex period of
I know,
time,
that
like the
sounds
50s,
horrible.
where it's just like, oh, I warned about you. Oh, no, get away from me. You're way too cute.
I'm not about these.
Yeah, wild. Wild stuff happening. Just people are trying to assert their advice, I guess. I guess in some ways we are.
Everyone wants
I think
to
we're
give advice.
processing.
Yeah.
We're processing, I think, what we see and how we would play it.
I guess. Yeah. Stop. Yeah. Advice. You know who gives. You know what people do when they fail at life?
What?
They become a life coach.
You think so?
You know.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah.
You know,
Nobody who's
no one's
super.
like, I'm gonna leave my really successful career. You know why? So other people could have successful careers.
Yeah, most people aren't doing that.
No one is. If someone's a life coach, that's a red
They need
flag
some
for
money.
me.
Yeah.
Right? If someone's just out there constantly giving advice, that means that they probably succeeded at one thing and they think their way is the only fucking way.
Yes. Yeah. If you're giving broad general statements, I guess there's some things it's like, all right, it's easy things you could do today, but again, not everything works for people. Are very different.
And here, whatever helps you. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
like you and I talk out of our ass. Whatever helps you.
100%, whatever.
Because
helps.
as we know,
But that's what we're saying. It's different things help for different people.
I mean, we say advice isn't good, but then John Taffer might be the most brilliant man in the world.
John Taffer is in the wild.
He might have the best advice I've ever heard. Robbie, this is beautiful. We got to talk about John Taffer another day.
Yeah, we might have to give John Taffer his own episode.
John Taffer needs his own moments, okay? I'm absorbing. I'm figuring out what I love about him and what I really love about him. Robbie, what do you want to plug?
June 17th, 9:30 p.m. Caveat, please come through. We're excited. We haven't done a show together since March.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing the show together on June 17th and going out after.
Beautiful.
And that's our big night out.
You make us sound like losers.
I mean, that's our big night out.
You're going away.
I am going to New Orleans, a party place. Correct.
What are you talking about? That's our big night out.
It will be when we get back. Anyway, I want people to come hang out.
I have to put up with.
Come hang out.
Come
have fun.
He goes. He goes and travels. He sees the world, and he comes back. He goes, "We can't have any fun." This is what I have to deal with. He goes and travels.
No. You can have fun, but it'll be my big June 17th will be my big night out. I'm excited.
That'll be your big night out for the month.
It'll be my big night out for the month. So I'm excited about that. Please come out. Please come.
Here's the thing.
To the new theater.
If you want to get FaceTime with Robbie, he's only got one night out.
That's it.
That's it. All right.
Yeah. June 17th, 9:30 p.m. Keep following the TikTok at Loud About Nothing, and just keep following the stuff that we're doing. We're going to be going some places this summer. Be on the lookout.
Beautiful. Yeah. All right, Robbie. That's about it. Thank you, all you fucking hotties out there. And remember, jerk off to fat people. I mean, hit the fucking music.